the most dangerous food for your gut might be the one you're told to eat for your gut health. That's what Dr. Berg claims about whole grains. So instead of arguing, I got curious. Let's watch the video together and then explore what the science actually says.
The most dangerous food for your gut is not red meat or low-fiber foods. It is actually something that the medical profession recommends for the gut. The problem with this food is it's high in gluten, which tears up the gut and creates inflammation. Most are GMO, so they have glyphosate, which is an herbicide. They increase phytic acid, which depletes minerals like zinc, calcium, and magnesium, and has lectins, which create leaky gut. For some people, they can even trigger an autoimmune disease called celiac. The most dangerous food for the gut is whole grains.
That's a strong claim, and I will admit, I felt a little uneasy. I eat rice, oats, even the occasional sourdough bread almost every week. So I didn't want to dismiss it. I wanted to understand it. So I asked myself 3 questions. Number 1, is this really about all grains or mostly modern wheat? Number 2, can you actually make grains easier to digest just by how you prepare them? And number 3, and if grains were truly this harmful, how did billions of people around the world survive and thrive on them for thousands of years? Let's unpack Dr. Berg's claim one by one. I'm not here to debate. I'm here to add science, context, and clarity. And by the end, I'll show you 2 super simple things you can try tonight to see what your gut says. So let's walk through each of the claims one by one. And I will add what research shows, plus when it might actually apply to you. Claim number 1. Grains are the most dangerous food for the gut. It's a strong statement. But population studies across millions of people show that higher whole grain intake is linked to lower risks of colon cancer, heart disease, and even early death. So grains as a blanket danger doesn't hold up for most people. That said, modern grains, especially refined, can be an issue for people with sensitive guts. Claim number 2. Gluten tears up your gut lining. Totally true for about 1% of the population with celiac disease. Another 5 to 10% may have non-celiac gluten sensitivity. But for the rest, gluten may not damage the lining. What many people react to isn't gluten. It's a fermentable carb in a wheat called fructan, and we will talk about that in our episode number 2. Claim number 3. Most grains are GMO and contain glyphosate. There is actually no GMO wheat on the market, but yes, glyphosate is sprayed on wheat and oat crops just before harvest. Some early studies suggest high doses can impact gut bacteria, but typical residue levels are far lower. And still, if it bothers you, because it bothers me, there are options for organic and glyphosate tested products, which are becoming more available now than ever. Claim number 4. Phytic acid depletes minerals. Phytic acid binds to zinc, calcium, and iron in a meal. But traditional prep methods like soaking, sprouting, or fermenting reduce that effect significantly. And in some contexts, phytic acid might even be protective because it has antioxidant properties. Claim number 5. Lectins create leaky gut. Lectins can increase permeability in animal studies when raw and huge amounts. But in real-world human diets, cooking, boiling, pressure cooking, and fermentation break them down. So unless you are eating raw legumes or wheat germs by the spoonful, it's not likely an issue. And claim number 6. Grains cause autoimmune disease like celiac. Absolutely, if you have the genes for celiac. In that case, even small amounts of gluten can trigger damage. But for everyone else, the goal should be personalization, not elimination. So here is the bigger picture. Grains are not universally good or bad. They are tools. And whether they support or sabotage your gut depends on, number 1, your diagnosis, whether you have celiac, IBS, or gluten sensitivity. Number 2, your microbiome. And number 3, how the grain was grown, processed, and prepared. So let us use a simple traffic light framework to help you personalize your grain intake. Green. Green equal to gut supportive grains. So intact or minimally processed quinoa, oats, rice, millet, which are high fiber, gentle, often FODMAP friendly. And amber. Amber equal to cotton grains. Refined wheat, bakery breads, processed more and after faster digesting. So instead, try sourdough, sprouting, or even smaller portions. And red, red equal to avoid for specific conditions at every case. For example, gluten containing grains for people with celiac, wheat allergy, or confirmed gluten sensitivity. So, do you want a safer starting point? Try these two. Number 1, soak oats, rice, or quinoa overnight with lemon water, which reduces phytic acid and improves digestibility. And number 2, try real sourdough. Long fermentation cuts gluten and FODMAPs dramatically. Finally, the goal isn't fear, it's awareness. So instead of eliminating all grains, start experimenting with the right ones. Which are the right ones for you? And you can use GutSphere app to run that experiment. Download the free GutSphere app and log how your body reacts to different grains. And in the next episode, we will explore the best gluten, low FODMAP grains for sensitive guts.